Whenever building a backend API, it's a good idea to test it before writing your front-end code. The easiest way to do that is with an application called a REST client. There are many options out there, with Postman being the most popular, but there's also a really good option in VS Code with the Thunder Client extension. Go ahead and find Thunder Client in the extensions panel, then install it, or feel free to use your own REST client if you prefer. The purpose of a REST client is to make it easier to inspect the request-response lifecycle. In Thunder Client, we can create a new request and then use the URL of localhost 8080/dream as the endpoint that will make a request to. Now we set it up as a post request, so we'll want to make sure to change that to post instead of get. Now when sending this request, we're also looking for a prompt in the body that describes the image that we're trying to generate. Go over to the body tab and then add some JSON content here. The key is prompt, and make sure it's surrounded by quotes, and then add whatever string you want as the value, like a photo of a dog eating a hot dog in outer space. And now we can go ahead and send the request. It'll take a couple seconds, but our API should respond with an object that has an image URL. If we copy that image URL in the browser, it should give us the image that was generated by OpenAI. Now, I want to point out that this step is totally optional, but I highly recommend it because it's much easier to debug and inspect issues with your API in a REST client as opposed to debugging directly from your front-end code. But now that we know the API is working, we can move on to our front-end code in the next video.